Hi, I'm Jilean Fabien, and it's my pleasure to read you an excerpt from my new book entitled Jill Out the Box, Heart Matters. This chapter is called Marriage Ain't for Babies. Marriage is not for babies, spoiled children, and half people. It's for grown-ups. The sad part is we can look grown-up and not be mature. I realized that this was the case with me, but I only knew when I knew. In hindsight, we were two incomplete, emotionally and spiritually immature people trying to become complete of each other. I've tried too many times to fill up on empty and placed God in a box where He was not accessible to me. Love lets go, and fear holds on. God doesn't force us to love Him, and He loves us despite our flaws and wicked ways. We can't do anything to earn His love, He just does. And He's given us free will, the ability to choose, and by extension, the ability to break His heart. So, why do we try to force and manipulate others? No one wants to feel as though he or she is not enough. And I don't ever want to feel as though I have to beg or connive for someone's affections. Truth. We cannot give what we do not have. Each person in a relationship brings value, and that value is often in the differences. Those differences are connected to purpose, and the unit being balanced and purposefully functional and effective. If we don't know our value, we won't be able to appreciate that value in others. We are often trying to change in others the thing that God intended to use to bless us and to bring depth and increased value to our lives if we could only submit to Him. When we know our source of everything, we won't be holding on to anything or anyone for dear life out of fear. Most times, we get this revelation in the deepest struggles of our lives, in the impossible situations, or in the thing that feels as though it was meant to destroy us. That's when we cry out, because there's nothing we can do to save ourselves, and the God of the impossible, the I Am, everything we need, shows up. He is strongest to us in our weakest moments. Concerning this thing, I pleaded with the Lord 3 times, that it might depart from me. And He said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12, 8-9. Thanks for listening, and look out for the launch of my book on Amazon by April 15th. God bless.